Welcome back. Today we are going to make some banana brandy. I'm pretty excited about this. I got these bananas for free, 58 pounds. All I did is go down to the Wally World and ask them for the bananas they were going to toss out. This is what they gave me, which is perfect because if I'd have bought the bananas, they wouldn't have been this ripe. I would have had to bruise them. I would have had to wait for them to ripen because you want them like this. And the way I'm going to do this recipe is I'm going to use the enzymes that are in the banana. I'm not going to add any commercial enzymes to do any conversion. We'll see how well it goes. But with bananas, all of this, they're falling apart. All these bruises, all this dark spot, that is enzymes being released and from the skin, coming into contact with the banana, converting starches to sugar. That's why overripe bananas are much sweeter. I think I'm going to use all 58 pounds. I'm going to try and do like 3, maybe a little over 3 pounds per gallon of water. And I'm also going to use the peels. So I'm going to peel all the bananas. I'm going to put the bananas in a bucket, mash them up with my paint mixer. I'm going to cut up the peels into small pieces. That's all going into the fermenter, and we're going to convert starches that way. I'm probably also going to add some sugar to bump up the gravity up to 1.0657, somewhere around in that range is what I'm going to look for on this recipe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to start peeling bananas. The next time I do this recipe, I will not peel the bananas and then cut the peels separately. I will just take the whole bananas and cut them all up, peels and all, because they go into the fermenter all together anyway, and I can mix them all together and it'll be quite a bit faster than this was. So now I'm going to mash these up. I've put about half a gallon of water in here, a little over, maybe 3/4 of a gallon. Now I'm going to chop these bananas up because I want these bananas peels just in smaller pieces so that the mash has easier access to all the enzymes. I'm just cutting these up, and then I'm going to dump them right into the 2 buckets I have. After blending up all of those bananas, I've got probably 6 pounds, or not 6 pounds, 6 gallons ish of bananas. So this banana brandy is quite a bit of work, but I think it's going to be worth it. We'll see. Now I ended up with 6-ish gallons of mashed up banana. And I also chopped up all of the banana peel for the enzymatic power in the banana peel, and that's going to start converting all the starches inside the bananas into fermentable sugars. And I'm going to go ahead and add them to the fermenter. I'm going to add water to the fermenter. I'm going to add sugar to the fermenter. And I'm going to use daddy yeast and EC1118 yeast. And I'm going to use some North Mountain yeast nutrient. And I'll put links to all those products down in the description. But what's interesting about it is because the enzymes within the banana peel are going to continue to convert starches into sugars, it's just going to be interesting to see. I'm not going to know what my ABV of this mash is going to be. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to run it and see what I get when I'm done. I'm going to put the water in next. It's about 4 gallons of water, and we'll just see where we end up with. I may add more. And of course, you know me, I can't do anything without spilling something. What a mess. I'm making a huge mess. So always check to make sure your valve on your fermenter is closed. It's not the first time I've done that either. I've added about 7 gallons of water, and I've got about this much headspace in the barrel because banana is going to foam up quite a bit, so I want to have plenty of head space. And I'm going to give that a mix. Now I'm going to add, this is 6 gallons of sugar, and then I'm going to take a gravity reading just to see where it is. So this has probably been the messiest mash I've ever made. I mean, I always spill stuff every time I'm doing something, but you know, I was trying out to be a gold medalist in spilling stuff today because I spilled everything: water, sugar, banana juice. Left the valve open on the fermenter while I was filling it. Spilt this when I was trying to spill it. It's been a mess, but anyway, that's just how it goes sometimes. So the starting gravity, it says it's probably going to be, it's really thick because of the banana, and so it's kind of hard to get a real good reading, but I'm going to guess, I'm just going to say it's 1050 or 1.050, and that's the number I'm going to use for now. But like I was saying, I think I'm going to get more gravity points out of this in the next few hours. I think the enzymes are going to convert more of the banana starch and make some more fermentable sugars. But I'm just going to go ahead and pitch the yeast. So it doesn't hurt anything to pitch yeast before you're done with everything as far as your conversion, because the conversion will happen alongside of the yeast. What the downside is you may not know exactly what your starting gravity was. So, but I'm not terribly worried about it. So this one is going to kind of just be a surprise, and I'm okay with that on this one. Not how I normally do things. I normally kind of have an expectation of what's going to happen, but even then, sometimes I'm wrong. So, you know, for this one, a change and get a surprise. So I'll come back with part 2, and we'll be distilling it after the fermentation is complete. See you next time.